today's video, we're going to be talking about find, choose, or create a life purpose.
A suitable place to sit.
Yes, and tell you what we have today to teach you. We are at this is the Abakaliki Township Stadium.
Yeah.
So we are based in Abakaliki, Nigeria. We came here to school actually, but we decided to make good of this place is very, very nice. Hey tribe, I'm Grace Francis.
Hello tribe, I'm Januine.
Hey tribe, don't come to spoil things here, please.
Hello tribe, I'm Januine. Welcome to Purpose Tribe.
Don't do my introduction. Alright, yeah, welcome to the tribe. If you're new here and you want to learn how to discover your life purpose and become financially stable as a student, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turning on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new video that will be dropped on this channel. So this is a new thing. I'm starting out with my sister here. Please don't feel too proud. And it is going to be a weekend. It's going to be a weekend vlog that we're going to be dropping every Saturday by 5 p.m. West African time, and you should check it out. Check it out every Saturday because we are going to be talking about issues of the heart, things that matter, things that you want to. Allow me to finish my intro. Okay. Today's video, we're going to be talking about find, choose, or create a life purpose. This is a question I saw on Quora, and I was like, what? I felt it's something interesting that we can talk about, right? Yeah. So it's like 3 questions in one. How do you find, how do you choose, or how do you create a life purpose? What do you think about the topic, Januine?
Okay, first I think it's very, very interesting in the sense that it somehow contradicts at the same time. The topic is arguing with itself because it's saying how do you find. To find is different from creating. Yeah. You understand? And to create is different from choosing. Yes. So it's kind of contradicting. Right.
So I want to start by asking Ms. Januine, have you discovered your purpose?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mom.
All right. I hope I'm the one that coached you through your process. Continue. Okay. So can you share with us your purpose journey? When did it start and how has it been going?
It's been a very, very long process. I started my purpose journey in 2019 through 2020 during the lockdown period. So I would say it was a long process because I went from becoming one thing to another. I know how many times I had to change my Facebook bio from entrepreneur to personal development coach. Like I changed a lot of things, but I was trying to find my fitting place. You know, that center where you are sure that this is where I'm supposed to be. So
your comfortable space.
Yes. So I was doing all these things on my own. I was trying to base the fact that I like teaching people, okay? I like to teach people to come out from something that they have been through. I've experienced some things through life, like time management. I've experienced stuff about the internal dialogue, trying to battle with thoughts in your mind. I've experienced things under the mental aspects, the emotional. So I had this passion to want to teach people about it and, you know, tell them this is what I want to help you through. But then I was trying to discover everything on my own based on what I love doing. I thought your purpose is always linked to your passion, which is true. You understand? Yes. But then you can be passionate about more than one thing, and out of those things that you are passionate about, one of them is your purpose. So I prayed to God and God showed me a dream. I told God that okay, my seat is getting close to you and I'm beginning to feel left out. So so God showed me a dream. It was a man on white. He was showing me something on the platform and it was very high. And I was standing down and I told him, sir, I can't see what you're showing me, it's too high. He told me I should come closer. And it's when I come closer to the platform I'll be able to see. So in that state, God was trying to tell me that I should begin a stronger and closer relationship. Yes, with him.
We're talking about first how to find your purpose. So how did you find your purpose? What are the things you can say, bullet points? Okay, you can say that these were the steps you took to help you figure out your purpose, your life purpose.
All right, the first thing I would say is God. God is the center of everything. To discover your purpose, you have to be close to God, okay? Because He is the one that will actually reveal what you are going to do, and then He pushes you to those things that will create that passion in you and make you to want to do them. I know
that reminds me of the part of the Bible that says He gives us the desires of our hearts. Like, your desires no longer become your own. It becomes something that God deliberately brings to your focus. It's now left for you to actually decide if you want to follow this desire.
Because sometimes you don't even know that you love doing those things. But because God will keep pushing them to your front, to your face every time, then you become passionate about it. Before you know it, you are like, wow, this is what I want to do. You now build that strong desire for that thing that you're really doing. So that is number one. God and consistent practice with that thing I loved. Then I had to, involve God in it. And then God told me that this is what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, well, guys, if you have not watched my video on how to discover your life purpose, I have a playlist on that. You can check it out, and I'll also leave the link right above here or in the description box below. All right, so for me, my purpose journey, I would always say, started in 2018 when I first gained admitted into my first school.
2018.
Yes.
19. Wow.
So it was actually a long process. I went through a lot. Maybe some other time we'll do a vlog and just talk about that aspect. Okay. So for my own tip on how to find your life purpose, number one, God. I will always mention God. All right. God is always there. Number two, you have to discover your potentials and your passion. Try everything out. Not like in the negative sense, in the positive sense. There are so many things that you love to do that you don't even know that you love to do. Right. You have to list these things out, and then you can ask those around you, what are the things that I'm good at? All right, what do you see me do often that you admire? What are the things you admire about me?
I'm very passionate about it.
Yes,
you don't feel stressed when you do it.
Yes, you spend a lot of time on it. They can, your family members or your friends can also help you pinpoint what these things are. The next thing is to find out your pain points. What are the things that when you see in your surrounding, you feel pained, you want to give a solution to it, like
change it.
Yes, you have a better idea of how things would have worked if you were the
done
one
this way.
Yes, there are so many. I've given out 7 tips before that you can implement to find your life purpose. So check out those videos and make sure you watch them. Drop a comment, tell me what you think. If you still have any other question, please drop it in the comments. So now let's go to the second part of this video. That is, should you choose your life purpose?
Oh wow,
should you choose your life purpose?
A lot of people choose the life purpose.
You've not answered the question. Should you choose?
Okay, I'll be straightforward about it. You can choose your life purpose, but the main thing is, would you feel there's this satisfaction that comes with doing what you are actually supposed to do in life? Many people have made success speeches about themselves and what they achieved, but they were not happy in it. Why? Did you get that?
I know a lot of times these motivational speakers, which I'm a part of, one thing is that some of them, they just come out in public and then they tell you things, but in the secret they're actually struggling with those things. Do you understand? Like anything that has to do with purpose is not something that you just formulate or you can come up with a formula. There are different formulas for different people. Everybody have their own formula. Everybody have the way they can discover. God can help them discover themselves, and it is a unique experience because it is something that you have to keep sharing and telling people that will motivate them and transform people's lives. Okay, so choosing a purpose is out of the question. You cannot you can decide to choose your purpose, but then it will not end well.
It may not be what you can choose something that God does not want for you.
Yes,
so you may want something that is blue and God says no, go for the yellow, and then you pick the blue and then you struggle through it on your own. You struggle through the process, you struggle through the success, you struggle through the visibility, everything you struggle on your own because God is not in that platform for you. You understand? God has already placed people that will bring you up, place connections on this side for you. Yes, that will raise you up in that side. But then you are going through this other side yourself. So are you going to be the one to place the people that you meet by yourself?
That reminds me of a place in Psalms that says that God was actually speaking. He said, I will direct you for the best part of your life.
Oh, wow.
So
I love that. I love that verse.
That means everybody have their own paths, just like on a track, right?
Yes.
We all have our own path. So if you're going to be choosing your purpose, it's like you saying, I don't want to run in my track. I want to run in this person's track. And imagine when 2 people are running on one track, there's going to be clash.
Let's say collision. Let's continue.
There's going to be clash, and there's going to be a lot of depressing moments. Yes, one of the things that causes depression is as people are trying to find themselves. People are trying to find their identity.
Who I am.
Yes,
Who I
what
am.
you are
What am I
here
supposed
for.
to
What
do?
am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to be? At what time am I supposed to be doing this?
You're
You know,
doing this
all
on
these
your
things.
own.
All these things help. So you cannot choose your life purpose, even though you can. The answer is yes and no. All right, that's the answer.
You can
yes
choose,
and no.
but you're going to struggle through it.
Yes. So
You
just
can choose,
allows
but you
God
need
to
struggle
choose for
through it.
you. That is when the answer becomes no. You can't choose.
Yes.
No, you can't choose, because God is going to choose
For
your
you.
purpose for you, and it will be
And
something
help
that
you
you
through
love.
it. Honestly.
Yes, it will be something that you will love. Like me, I love what I do right now. I love my
And I love what
vlog.
I
I
do
love my
too.
podcast.
And I love my podcast. I love everything. I love my articles on Facebook, on Instagram, on
Alright, for this third part, we're going to be talking about, should you create a life purpose?
create.
Like when I looked at this question, I was like, should I sit down and start cooking up something that I feel that would be a
For
purpose? Because
myself.
creation means bringing up something new. And no human being on this earth have ever created anything new. What we have been creating were things that God have already created that we modified.
In advanced form to make
Yes.
things easier.
Yes.
You only make things easier, but everything has
And
already
bring a
been
new
in place.
invention, yes.
You
Yes.
just say new invention, but it's not really something that is made from scratch. Like, you
We,
understand?
human beings did not actually
They-
create anything. We are creators too, like God.
Yeah.
But we did not create anything from, in the sense of its original form. Like creation means you came to a place where there was nothing.
And you begin to make
Something
out
new
of
out of
nothing.
nothing.
That was exactly how God created the world. So
Exactly.
I won't say anybody have created something new, because everything we used to create are already resources that are given to us by God. So
Yeah.
if it's in the sense of creating your your purpose rather, I would say some people are doing this.
You know, one thing I feel about creating a purpose, a lot of young adults are creating purposes for themselves because they have mentors, they have celebrities that they're looking up to,
Yeah,
and you
that's
begin
another
to
aspect.
model them. They become your mentors, they begin to shape your life. You start acting like them, you start thinking like them, behaving like them. You want to wear the kind of shoes they wear, you want to wear the kind of clothes you want to wear, you want to take pictures the way they take pictures.
Go places, how they go.
Yes,
You want to
and-
spend money, how they spend money. Hey, Sapa. Okay.
All right, so this is the thing that has to do when you talk about creating. All right, as long as human beings can come up with something new from an already existing or from an empty space,
Yeah.
that means that there is someone who has already placed the blueprint of this thing that you are trying to create. All right, so your purpose is like a revelation that is given to you. For something to be a revelation, that means it was concealed,
Yes,
it was hidden.
It's already there.
Yes, but it was hidden. That means that there is a certain level you will be in, and you will not be able to live out your purpose. You have to like extend your reach, maybe your relationship with God,
Your knowledge.
yes, meeting people, your
People that you
relationship
know,
with people,
places,
yes,
The
so,
books you read.
yeah, exactly. So creating a purpose is out of the question. You cannot create your life purpose. You can't do that. When you think you are creating your life purpose, what you're actually doing is modeling someone else.
Or deviating from the original plan of what God has designed this world to be like.
When you're modeling someone else, you are actually deviating. That's the confusion that is happening all over the world right now, because a lot of people are trying to create what they feel is their identity,
what they want to do.
And you know, this thing about purpose is about your identity. Like, who am I? What am I called to do? Who am I called to be? You know, that identity is what makes people strive and treat their body in so many directions and do a lot of crazy things just so that they will feel that this is their identity. But in the end, they get to regret those things. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They begin to regret those things, and they feel like they shouldn't have done this, or they wasted their time moving into this direction.
That was why I have to put satisfaction in quotes, because many people tend to do things and finally at the end,
They are not satisfied.
Yes, that end point, that emotional satisfaction they want to feel is still not there.
I can also call it gratification.
Yes, it's still not there. They still feel empty. As long as you are created in this life, when the Bible said that we are made in this life for God, our purpose is for God. So if you're doing anything outside God, that emptiness of what is supposed to be in you from God is not going to be there. And so you chase after different kind of things just to feel that emptiness in you. And then no matter what you do, you still find that emptiness is still there. You get it?
And that will cause more sadness, and that's what causes more depression. Yeah, that's what causes more depression. Okay, so I think I've been able to exhaust the question from how to find to how to choose and how to create a life purpose. All right, so I hope this video has been able to help you. We have other platforms where we talk and discuss about the Bible, like Words and Wisdom on Instagram. I'm going to be leaving the link in this video so that you check us out. We're going to be dropping podcasts regularly where we talk about faith, relationship with God, personal development, and so many other things that you need to know as a young adult. So tell them where they can find you.
You can find Words and Wisdom on Instagram at words_and_wisdom.
Yes. So we're going to be leaving all the links that you are probably going to need in the description box so that you'll be checking us out as you go along. Thank you very much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed this video, if you found answers to this video, please drop a comment
in this video. If you found answers in this video, please leave your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We have a lot of things coming up for you. We have more amazing topics for you.
All right guys, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye. Smile.